welcome to my new video. I'm Via, this is Via Creates, joined by Sammy today as I make my December bullet journal. So I will be posting this video literally in 2026. It was supposed to be posted a long time ago, but with college and moving a few times since I graduated, it's been hard to actually sit down and edit videos, and then I actually lost the USB drive that I had the content on for a while. So it took me a minute to get all of this together, but I adore this theme so much, and so even though it is super late, I am just really wanting to post it and share it. And today is the perfect day to do so because it is a winter storm here in Texas. If you've seen any of my past journaling videos from 2024, that year I did an enchanted forest theme. So every single month was a different scene from like a magical forest. So I was very much inspired by fairy tales and like princess movies and all these like really beautiful illustrations from children's books that I just adore. So it was a really fun theme to do, and I knew going into December I wanted to do a Christmassy theme, and I wanted to do some beautiful snowy trees inside of the enchanted forest. A big inspiration for the imagery in this theme in particular is the classic Santa Claus is Coming to Town special. I love like the wedding scene where they're getting married underneath all the Christmas trees. It is just so beautiful and really like a warm and inviting environment. So I definitely wanted to incorporate like a little bit of the imagery in there. So I did set this kind of at dusk or sunset, with lots of pretty red ribbons, and eventually I do add on some gold and silver ornaments to the trees. I used a lot more colors in the spread that I think I usually do. I definitely have a tendency to go for a little bit more of a monochromatic look or stick to a limited color palette, but I just love the contrast of some of these accents of like the peach and the red with these cooler blues, greens, and grays, and of course the pop of shine from the ornament. My monthly journaling time is such a relaxing and soothing part of my month for me, especially when you look at things like the holidays or really any time of the year. Things can get so busy, and I love the peace that comes with just setting aside time every month to create some art, to set up my month for success, and to create a place to record my memories. It really gets me into not just a reflective mood, but kind of a mood where I'm excited about things that are upcoming, and I'm looking forward to a lot of things, even though I am usually super busy. This reading list is probably one of my favorite ones I've ever made. I am obsessed with how the ribbon border turned out on this page in particular, and I just loved filling this out throughout December with all the cozy winter books I was reading. As I was making these spreads, I was actually listening to A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. It is one of my favorite books of all time, and I tend to reread it or listen to it every few years around Christmas time. I think the language is so rich and beautiful, and it is such a really original and creative story that's inspired so much in our day and age of Christmas stories and movies. The animated movie really scared me a lot as a kid. It was terrifying, but the best version, in my opinion, of A Christmas Carol is definitely The Muppets Christmas Carol. I think it's the only one that accurately depicts the ghost of Christmas past, and you literally cannot go wrong with the Muppets. They are just so whimsical, and the setting is beautiful, and it's just the most perfect adaptation of the book. Filling in this background here is definitely the most time-consuming part of all of my spreads, but I love a colorful background. I think it is so fun, and with having blank pages, you have so much freedom to fill them up however you want, and it just kind of feels like I'm creating my own little storybook, my own painting within my journal every month, and it just always looks so pretty. So even though it's time-consuming, it's always worth it. I love putting together my quotes pages every single month because I take them from my planner, where at the beginning of every year I choose a quote for each week to reflect on or just enjoy. They're usually from poems, but also I use a lot of songs or books as well, depending on whatever strikes my fancy. I even did find a Christmas themed quote for this month. It's by Emily Dickinson in the poem Before the Ice is in the Pools, and it goes, "Before the fields have finished, before the Christmas tree, wonder upon wonder will arrive to me." And I think that really is such an apt description of the Christmas season. I think if you really are looking for those joyful moments, you will be able to anticipate them and see them coming. Now, I have been there during Christmas times where it is just so crazy and stressful. I do work in food service and just the service industry in general, and definitely people are a lot meaner during Christmas time, unfortunately. But the ways I try to combat that is definitely by just looking for whimsy in my life and doing fun little nostalgic Christmas crafts like making paper chains and ornaments, doing my journals, and planning fun activities with my friends, even if it's just us watching a Christmas movie or driving to go see Christmas lights in our neighborhoods. Like, there's so many ways that you can really make Christmas special that are really easy and accessible, and I think that's just such a wonderful thing to do, and that's why I love that quote so much. And honestly, the whole poem is very beautiful, so I definitely recommend you look it up. This is another page where I felt like my color scheme for this month was just so perfect. I loved how everything turned out, especially with the illustration at the bottom of the page. There is a lot less blue in this part, but honestly, like, that's okay for me because that blue pen was dying and this was a lot less stressful than trying to like stop every few minutes to recharge the pen. One of the things that I look forward to most at Christmas time is listening to Christmas music. I have like the longest playlist of a ton of Christmas songs that I just play throughout the season, and every year I feel like there are definitely a few songs that stand out to me, or that are like new songs that I just really love that season. So I like making a little playlist page of like just a couple of songs that really reminded me of this particular Christmas season. And so I continued the theme that I was working on with another ribbon border and that beautiful deep green outline and backdrop. And then I continued as well to use this silver pen, which is the Uniball Signal gel pen in silver. It's just so beautiful, and doing some fun fonts and decorations around this page. Christmas crafting is never complete without hot chocolate or a mocha. Obviously, I had to doctor it up with all the sprinkles and whipped cream and chocolate syrup, and it was delicious. Since I had some extra space on the page opposite the playlist page, I decided to add a little space for just some daily journaling because I knew that I'd be doing that a few times in the month, and I just really wanted to continue the theme. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope you have a wonderful day.